The small lion practiced lion dance when he suddenly felt a rumbling vibration in the quiet canyon. Many horses rushed down from the cliff like mad. He knew he was in danger, so he turned and ran away. Just when he was caught, he hid behind a rock. He was quickly overwhelmed by the wild horses and could be trampled to death at any moment. Desperate, he had to run away again. This time, he climbed onto a dead branch and hugged it tightly. He was in danger and never thought that all this was a conspiracy of his uncle Scar. In order to kill him, he reached an agreement with the hounds. Scar planned to kill both Simba and King Mufasa. When Simba was surrounded, Scar rushed to inform Mufasa that his son was in trouble. Mufasa rushed to the canyon without thinking to save his son, Simba, but was knocked away. Later, he struggled to climb up. Scar fell off the cliff but was knocked down into the canyon by Scar and died. Afterwards, Scar not only blamed Simba for the death of the king, but also ordered the hounds to hunt him down. Simba accidentally fell off the cliff while fleeing. The hounds thought he was dead and went back to report to Scar. Scar became the king of the Splendid Kingdom after the death of the king and Star Scar, and the hounds took the throne. Star Scar survived the fall off the cliff and chose to walk towards the desert, knowing he couldn't return. After a long desert crossing, the young him finally fainted from exhaustion. The vultures flying in the sky thought he was dead and fell down one after another to eat his body. As he was about to be dismembered, a vulture approached. The oil pig quickly scattered the vultures and saved Scar. The oil pig was injured. There was also a cute fox. The little fox thought it was a dragon doll on the ground, but when he checked, it turned out to be a lion. He was so scared that he jumped out directly, but the smart oil pig they felt that this was an opportunity. If they adopted this little lion, they would have a bright future. The little fox suddenly thought that it was right. While discussing, Simba woke up, still in the pain of losing his father. The two optimists persuaded him that the past had already happened, so there was no need to worry about it now. Then the fat pig took Simba to a new world. The animals here were very scared, but the jerky pig said that Simba would not eat small animals but would eat the same food as himself. After seeing everyone enjoying insects, Simba tried a caterpillar and liked it. He then stopped eating meat and started eating with Jughead and Fox. Simba soon grew into a big lion. But his country was like hell. The Kingdom of Glory was desolate due to excessive hunting by hunting dogs. The warriors could not stand it anymore and asked Scar to leave. Scar asked Sarabi to be the queen after the hounds left. When she refused, he punished the group by eating their food. The unbearable hardship overthrew Scar's rule. Meanwhile, Luju was strolling around with Hu on his back at a relaxed pace. Their happiness soon infected the small animals around them, and they joined the team one after another. A lion suddenly attacked the animals. Luju fell down while running. Just as he was about to give up, Simba appeared and pounced on the other party. The two sides fought for a long time before he found out that the other party was his childhood sweetheart Nana. Nana was surprised to find Simba still alive, which made him very happy. He then seized control of the country. Simba was informed of the entire tragedy and instructed to reclaim his throne, or else the country would face total destruction. Simba had already adapted to his new life and was afraid to confront his mistakes, so he turned down Nala. Simba left due to disappointment. He encountered a monkey in the forest, who informed him. Simba, who had lost all sense of everything, suddenly regained his spirits and followed the monkey to the river. His father's image emerged in the river. The monkey told Simba that he lived in his heart. At this moment, Simba's father's voice rang in his mind. You must remember who you are. You are the unique king. This is your mission. His father's words and the monkey's guidance finally let Simba know who he is. So he ran quickly to the glorious country. On the way, he met a man who was still dejected. He was very happy to see Simba regain his fighting spirit, so he quickly followed him. They crossed the desert and returned to their long-lost home. The originally prosperous loneliness had become desolate. At this time not only the birds of the sand tribe, but also Oil Pig and Fox Fierce came to help. Oil Pig guided Fox Fierce to scare off the hunting dogs quietly, enabling Simba and Nala to enter the brilliant valley unnoticed. The monkey who saw all this took out his peerless treasure, the golden cudgel, prepared to lend a helping hand to Simba. The brilliant sage was in civil strife. Scar wanted Sarabi, but the other party refused. He was angry and ready to kill the former king who refused to surrender. Later, he established his own authority. During the fight, a roar was heard. Scar was frightened and thought it was Mufasa who came back. When he knew it was Simba, suddenly, his hind half had fallen off the cliff, and he was still holding on with only his front paws. This scene brought back memories for Scar, who briefly felt excited as he revealed the truth. He pushed Mufasa off the cliff. Simba's mind once again saw his father falling off the cliff. Scar was the real murderer, which made Simba very angry. He opened his mouth and bit Scar tightly. Scar, due to severe pain, was compelled to go on stage and speak loudly about the incident, leading everyone to realize that he was the actual murderer. Scar, furious and ashamed, commanded the hounds to kill Shin. A major battle began. Nana led the lion pack to assault the hounds. The two sides quickly got into a melee. The fat pig on this side also became unusually brave. One hound after another was knocked away. The hounds around him were soon beaten away, with even the weak Zazu bird joining the battle. Although it couldn't cause direct damage, it could interfere with and distract them. The monkey used its dog beating and running skills to defeat the opponent in a painful second. Meanwhile, the fat pig also rushed to the stage and ran straight among the hounds. Each attack sent a hound soaring into the sky. Nana bravely killed the hounds in the battle. The hound leader bit off the gray-yellow platform, causing the remaining hounds to lose their fighting spirit and flee. Scar, knowing that the situation was hopeless, ran to the top of the mountain. Simba saw it and hurriedly chased after him. At the peak, Scar blamed everything on the hounds to make Simba let him go. He also said, I will leave here forever. Kind Simba agreed. However, at the moment he left, he launched a sneak attack. He was obsessed with the group, so how could he let go easily? He attempted to push Simba into the fire, but Simba overcame him. He tumbled off the cliff. He survived, but his ally, the hound, killed him after learning about his previous setup. The hound devoured him in the heavy rain to avenge his betrayal. Simba inherited his father's throne and ascended to the glorious platform's peak. He thanked the ancestors for their protection, guided by his father's courage and wisdom to complete his mission. The sun shone on the earth, and the Kingdom of Glory was revived again. The endless cycle of life is like Mufasa. The sand layer told Simba that life is like the rising and setting of the sun.